Good morning, PS.
Good morning to you.
It's a good
and
day.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, we haven't
Good
seen
to
you this
see
year. Yeah, good to see you.
Hey, miaka ina fly.
Fly,
What's at Wanze too? With what exactly is happening here? Because we've spoken to a few of the interns and they've said, you know what, I saw a PSC advertisement, I applied, nikatuma documents zangu, my legitimate documents, and now I've been onboarded. And some of them are saying I had graduated in 2023 even, right? But I was unable to find meaningful work or an internship to get me to the next level. So how did this idea for onboarding interns into the affordable housing program begin?
So, as you know, that as a country we do have an employment challenges.
Yes.
And that is that we have this economy of ours. We have about 500,000 people who are graduating every year and joining the job market, but the economy is not creating enough jobs. So part of the affordable housing program is designed specifically to create jobs. And the jobs that are created are not just mjengo jobs, not just the casual work. It is because this is a highly technical space where you need a lot of close supervision. Now, so we have got over 41 disciplines that we have onboarded. When we advertised, we had over 48,000 applicants. And that shows you that the need is so much higher. Initially, we were to onboard 3,000 of them. And then when we saw the advert, we had to go back to the drawing boards, and then we sort of doubled that number. So we've managed to onboard about 5,000 of them. And we are going out to the market again to onboard another 2,000. So we get to 7,000. And then we up that number to 10,000. And as the program grows, our intention is to try as much as possible to absorb. This level of construction is unprecedented. If you talk to the professionals that are here, the ones that are running their own farms, they will tell you that they have never supervised this kind of scale.
Right.
And if you're looking at an affordable housing project, it has, say, 14 blocks. And every block in itself is like a complete project on a standalone basis, maybe on the private sector.
True.
So that's why then the interns are coming in and they will be assigned to a block.
Okay.
Yeah.
Assigned to a specific block.
Assigned to a specific block because in that one block, everything happens. So you need plumbers, you need engineers, electrical engineering work that needs to be done.
Yes.
You have lifts that need to be all in the block, the excavation, all on the one block, and gas installation. So the lowest level, so it's now not the site, it is the block. And so the intern will be assigned to a specific block where they will supervise specific people, where they will oversee the various disciplines based on their qualification.
Yes.
At a block level.
Okay, and I'll get into their qualifications because, again, 41 disciplines is a lot, and I want to see how exactly they get into the mix and how exactly they fit into the affordable housing program. But as of last year, it was about 3,800 units that had been handed over initially. Then there was another 4,800 at Mukuru, right? And there's over 200,000 under construction across the country.
Correct.
That's a lot of houses.
That's a lot of housing.
So when I think 5,000 interns, we have more than 5,000 blocks.
Oh, no. We have because you have different disciplines. I said you have an architect, you have a landscape architect, you have a civil engineer, you have a structural engineer, you have an electrical, you have mechanical. So all those. So in one block you'll have almost like all the various disciplines. So you might have like maybe 20 of the interns going to a block who are going to be doing different.
The math is mathing.
There's mathing now?
Yeah, the math is
Fantastic.
mathing.
Yeah.
I'm looking through what these young men and women are looking forward to, and it's absorption into the job market, right?
Correct.
And you've talked about briefly how that will work, what's the pipeline actually to get them into now sustainable long-term employment?
So our target, first of all, is we want to do 1 million units. So we're going to be doing this thing for a while.
Yeah.
And that is what gives us a comfort in terms of even transitioning them from internship. You see, the challenge with our internship program is that it almost acts as a stopgap. It's a temporary, you come, you get a job, and then after that, where do you go? But because we have a very clear program, we have a pipeline for the 1 million units. I can tell you where the 1 millionth if there is a word like that.
Itakuwa wapi?
So that's how we have planned. So it is easier for us to transition them from intern into now permanent work, because we are going to be doing this thing for a long time to come. Remember, we have a massive housing deficit in the country, and so we are not stopping until we make sure that every Kenyan who wants to get a decent roof gets a decent roof. And that is what this opportunity has created.
Which now brings me to something that I was discussing actually with one of the interns, and they said, you know what, home ownership is a dream for me as well. And I've been asking around, and they said with like 900 and something thousand, I could potentially be a homeowner. That sounds fantastic. But is there a specific route for home ownership for these young men and women who are now getting into the internship program? Aside from, yes, Boma Yangu 1, 2, 3, but is there anything specific for them to get them into home ownership?
So we have 3 schemes. We have the social housing scheme, like what we had in Mukuru. You have the affordable scheme, and then you have the market scheme. So, and all of them are based on income. So yes, today as an intern, when you start, you can get into the affordable category. You can start with a studio unit, and then our program also recognizes that incomes will rise over time, and that if you start with a studio, you know, and then you get married, you have kids, you know, whatever you want to upgrade. So it allows for you to transition. So you can buy a studio unit for 640. You pay 3,000 shillings a month, and then as you graduate, maybe have a family, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom and suite, and who knows, in 5 years' time we might be doing bigger units, because now the market will have matured, and we will have been will also now be responding directly to what the market is. So at the moment we have a very standard product, but we know that caters for majority of the people who want a home. Okay, we're just about to go into the actual program live, but before that, there was a time someone was almost cancelled permanently on Twitter for suggesting that graduate interns should be paid in mandazi. I must have missed that. Maybe it is a time you guys gave me a hard time on social media, and I ran away. It was even before that. But I'm hoping that the young men and women who are here as graduate interns are getting a stipend as well. Oh, absolutely. They will be getting a stipend. And that stipend is generally guided by the Public Service Commission. And I can confirm to you this morning that because they started early this month, they're getting their first stipend next week. So they're all set, and it is a very seamless process. But this is a very historic day. And I think for anybody else who is going to a university and you're wondering, is there any point of me going to the university and spend so many years? I think this also gives them hope. And I think we are more than... And by the way, there is one other aspect which will come out clear today. So as we transition as a country, because of the scale, for example, lifts, the total demand of lifts in Kenya out before the affordable housing program was 750 units. Lifts for everybody per year. I went out on tender early this month, and I'm calling manufacturers to come and manufacture lifts here. Why? Because the demand for the lifts under affordable housing program is 52,000 lifts. So why do I want to buy a lift from China when I can now manufacture it here, because I have enough scale? Now the engineering students will now be able to get high quality jobs in the industry. So there's a whole job story. It's a domino effect. It's a domino effect into the not just the built environment, but other industries into as the manufacturing, because now you have got enough scale that is able to attract investors. Enough scale, and industry is growing as a result. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy to hear that we do have the interns also getting a stipend. I like to see the ripple effect into the manufacturing industry and other industries. We have to go on a short commercial break, but we'll be right back. #IsFixingTheNation NTV. We're live from State House, Nairobi. Thank you.